Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and we're back with another multiplayer team. And this is our Man of Steel Justice League team. So we'll start off with some footage of some really interesting fights where you see Man of Steel's passive really working perfectly. You've got New 52 Wonder Woman, who's basically the rock of any Justice League team, and you're seeing right here where she charges up the entire team against the Astro Harness. She's got Tanti Totem, Master's Death Card, and Ibis Stick. The Ibis Stick with Power Gen almost guarantees 2 bars. She does most of the damage. Man of Steel Superman is the secondary specialist. And his passive is good when he's the primary specialist, but he's even better as a secondary. He's geared to do Special 1 a lot. He doesn't have to do a lot of damage. He's one of the older golds, so his stats aren't that high. But he's got Claw of Horus to shatter a bunch of gears, Enchantress to shatter even more, but also to disable specials. And that's not what the description actually says, but it's what it practically does, because while the skulls are flying out, the other team can't do any specials. It's the shortest of all the disable specials, but it's guaranteed to work. And I guess the only time it doesn't work, almost guaranteed to work, is when the opponent has Astro Harness. And League of Assassins Knives is to boost Special 1 and to give us power generation. So that as our secondary specialist, if we're stuck, we can still generate our own power pretty effectively. And Gaslight Batman is a bit of the revelation. Let's see what we got. And there's our team. Flashpoint Batman is a better basic damage dealer, but Flashpoint Batman is much better on a Flashpoint team. It's bad enough that we need New 52 Wonder Woman as the best anchor for any Justice League or Justice League adjacent teams. And it's not great that if we're going to have our best Justice League team, we're going to keep 2 of the best cards on this team and weaken a couple of others. So, yeah, there was nothing interesting in the first slot here. And it's not going to be a particularly difficult fight. I think Wonder Woman's probably going to be able to take care of everything. And she does. Batmans in general are good for how fast they are. So they're great as the basic damage dealer. And Gaslight Batman, because of the passive that sometimes lets teammates dodge basic attacks, combined with Enchantress disabling specials, means you have an even better chance of leveraging Enchantress to bust up all the gears with a second Special 1 from Superman right after the first one, and the skulls gets you the multiple hits. So that when you're doing a Special 1 with the skulls coming in simultaneously, each of the skulls gives you the effect of the special, which in this case would be disabling specials. So it gives us a chance to disable disable gears. So we're disabling all the gears on somebody coming in. Oh, there we go. And Wally West, bit of a pain in the butt. He dodges it. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to disable his specials. And so that animation shows you that he gets his power back. And with the skulls coming in, we time it perfectly. And we've shattered all his gears, but it doesn't even matter because we knocked him out. Nice. Yeah, so we've geared Gaslight Batman just like Flashpoint. We would Flashpoint. So Astro Harness plus 2 basic damage gears. Even though his... So Apocalypse Darkseid has a 4th world gear set for Revive on Darkseid. It's too bad he's in first slot because we won't have a chance to build up power with Wonder Woman, but we could try to build it up ourselves, doing a few combos, and hope that we're lucky enough. I think the chance of him getting Man of Steel Superman getting his power back is maybe 40%, so we could try to generate our own power. We need 1 bar, hope that we get the second free, and we do not. However, she's knocking him out. All right. But he did enough damage to knock him out. So then we can... nobody here is really any kind of concern. So what were we saying about Gaslight Batman? Right. So his Gaslight Batman's basic damage isn't as good as Flashpoint because it doesn't do as much damage, but it just works. It's still enough. And you've got lots of other options. That means that you don't break up the Flashpoint team to make it weaker. Also, again, on this team, nothing special. Sometimes you got to watch out for Rebirth Raven because you don't want to be working somebody over with Wonder Woman. She gets her power back, and then Raven tags in and takes it all. So I think a good strategy against Rebirth Raven is making sure that you're in the middle of a special when she tags in to protect the power that comes back from Tentu Totem. And if we do enough damage, there we go. You're immune, right? Power drain immune, you see the message, even though that's not a part of her passive, it's just an effect that happens whenever you are in the middle of your special. You're immune to taking damage, you're immune to power drain, you're immune to tag in effects, like Luchador Bane. Stunning you, if you're in the middle of special, he won't stun you. Nice. Animation, we got all our power back. There's a freebie. Oh, and because we had our the passive from Gaslight Batman trigger there, we were protected, and we were able to time our second special perfectly during the skulls, but it didn't even matter because we were doing our special 2 instead of special 1. So this is going to be a nice fight. Astra Harness is in the first slot, and that will let Wonder Woman charge up both of her teammates. And so both teammates are going to come in with at least 2 bars of power. And that'll give us a chance to really take advantage of Man of Steel. Yeah, I should point out too, I mean, it might not be obvious. It's better to do special 1 than special 2, only because Batman generates less power compared to a special 2. If he wasn't blocking it while he's immune, he would build up more power, and that's the only danger. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And yeah, we shattered all his gear, but we knocked him out too, so it didn't really make a difference. Oh, and because the skull's coming in, I think we shattered all his gears too. But he blocked enough, didn't knock him out, but now we will. Oh, now he's only got 1 bar of power. However, the skulls are probably going to buy us. There we go. The skulls bought us enough time to generate our second bar. Now we've shattered all his gears, and we still have power, and we still have power. Nice. And he's basically bare. He's got no gears, he doesn't have a shield to protect him, and he's done. Nice. And I think you're really seeing there just how effective this team can be. I mean, again, it's not the fastest. I'm always interested in looking at Arkham Knight Harley Quinn only because she potentially will tag in and do a little bit of tag in damage. What was it? There's a Pokemon term for that. Entry hazard. But 4th rule gear set isn't a problem. I mean, the real danger of that would be, let's say she had Tentu Totem and she came in at the beginning when we tagged out. Here she would actually generate a bar of power from that. And that would not be nice. And see, that protected us against being in the middle of a special 2, protected us against Cassandra Cain Batgirl's tag-in effect. And does she have enough? Yeah, because her revive. And now it doesn't even matter breaking her gear because she doesn't have much left anyways, but yeah, she's going to be done here. Any health boost or anything, she's going to be toast. I think we shattered all her gears anyways. Yeah, so this is another great team. A lot of fun. One more fight, I think we've got. So nothing special in the first slot. We are facing what is typically a difficult team. Batman Ninja. Catwoman gets a revive from, or a save, not a revive, but a save from getting knocked out by Batman Ninja Nightwing. And we're going to have to really, this is one of those times where it makes a big difference to be able to shatter their gears so you can take advantage of a weakened metal team. So what we're doing is softening up our first guy just to make sure that when Wonder Woman tags in, she's going to knock him out and potentially do a little bit of extra damage to whoever tags in, like a little bit of bonus damage, and still have 2 bars of power. Perfect. And we were lucky because we're getting Nightwing first, and Catwoman will not get a revive. So now we want to take advantage of this, shatter potentially all her gears, but because she's protected by Astro Harness, we didn't want to take a chance that she starts swinging at us and drain our power. Because if we'd waited to time it, if she'd done a basic, we would have been done. Just like now, it's her claws, really, so it's not worth waiting. Yeah, see, she would have drained her power. She actually did drain her power. So even though we got all our power back, we lost it because she drained after we got our power back, after doing our special. And still no problem. All right. And that was it. That is our Man of Steel Justice League team. I love that. I think what we're showing really is that how great New 52 Wonder Woman is. That she really is the anchor. Man of Steel, because he gets a little bit of extra power. Not the same way New 52 Wonder Woman does, but just that even the 40% chance is still pretty good. That you can reliably use him as a secondary specialist, and then you can really leverage the effects of shattering gears and using the skulls to shatter even more. And we found a good substitute for Flashpoint Batman as our basics, our basic damage dealer. Only so that we can free up Flashpoint Batman to make the best Flashpoint team possible. So we'll close this off by giving a big thank you to our patrons on Patreon. That's Consul Peasant and Edwoon at the top tier Last Word, Mohammed Albshaiti at the Your Message Here tier, Shawn Farrell, Daniel Simonson, Aaron Maule, Michael DeVries, Brandon C., Irvin Ruiz, and Eddydoo at the credited level, Chris Wolf, Scarlet Danny, Awesome Gamer 241, Pavu RS, and Gavet Malott at the gratitude level. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Komoda.